Hi everybody, it's Allison, your unique presenter. So I wanted to do a quick video for all my customers who bought the mascara so I can give you some tips and tricks on what I do and what works best. I do suggest that you do trial and error and try different ways each time and see what works best for you. Because some people have different lashes. I mean, everyone's lashes are different. It will apply differently for everybody. So you may see some results and yours may be different. Yours may be longer, shorter, more spread apart, not. So everyone's different. So just try a couple different techniques and see what works for you. So anyways, I am going to start with a base mascara, which isn't something you have to do. You can do it, and you can do it that way, or you can do it without. Up to you. Some people find that the base mascara helps separate your lashes a little bit better, so that way when the gel goes on, like I tend to have lashes that aren't that far apart, like they're not that separated, so sometimes I use the base coat just to kind of give some, it kind of hardens like that, and then I think the gel and fibers apply a little bit better. It also helps give a little something extra to attach onto for the fibers, so it can give you a little extra length if you do the base coat first. So anyways, I guess I'll do the other eye too, and that way I can show you the comparison. But if you have the mascara, you've already seen the amazing part about it. So another tips and tricks that a lot of people do is putting the gel and the fibers in a glass of warm water for a couple minutes before they apply, and it makes the gel go on super smooth, and the fibers, it kind of helps them separate. If you are finding that your fibers aren't coming out that good, the smaller tube is the fiber, you can always just like kind of tap it and it loosens up the fibers. They get kind of in like swirl your wand down in there. It kind of loosens up the fibers. See how many just came off there when I did that. But the hot water too kind of makes them more fluffy and kind of gives them a little extra life. If you're at the end of your gel, if you're an oil person, you can add like a drop of lavender oil to kind of extend it and get a few more good uses out of it. That's also like an antibacterial. It has some of those qualities to like if you were sharing mascara, which you're not supposed to do. But so those are a couple tips and tricks. So I will show you what I do. I usually tend to do 2 to 3 coats of this when I want extra length. So I'm going to apply the gel first. And I never did do this with old mascara, but this I kind of run down to get the top a little bit wet with the gel. You want to get a really good coat of gel on there so that the fibers will attach. Okay. Here's the fibers. So I do the whole length. I go right down to the base of my first coat and do it this way. If your eyes seem to be bothered by the fibers, which I haven't had, I've only had a few people who have said that they were sensitive, have really sensitive eyes, then you will just want to go with the tips because you don't want to get it that close to the base anyways. For me, I don't have full lashes either, so for me I like to kind of go down a little further to get the fibers on all my lashes. And then when I add an extra coat, that is when I just do the tips, because I'm not gonna make it look clumpy, if that makes sense. So yeah, when you are doing more coats, you don't want to come down to the base again with the fibers and everything. You really just want to do it on the tips to add length. Okay, so I'm gonna, and a lot of people go straight back on with the gel and gel it up, but then you're gonna get half of those fibers are gonna come back off on your wand, and then you're gonna put them back in here, and then your gel doesn't last as long. So I really find that if you let it sit for a couple seconds, like 10 seconds, it kind of it sticks better, and then you can go back and seal with the gel. You always, always, always want to seal with the gel, because if you don't, you're going to have fallout on your cheeks, and that is no good. So seal back in really good with the gel. I mean, you can already tell that's a really good difference there. I don't know, it's hard to tell, my camera isn't the greatest, but it definitely gives you some volume and length. I love that it's like buildable mascara, so you can make it your lashes really as long as you want. But there are tricks, because you see those terrible pictures and they look clumpy and everything, and those are the people that just don't do it the right way. And if you need to use the lash comb, you can. If you're getting some clumps, you can always go back with the lash comb as well. For the sake of time, I'm not going to do that, but okay. So now I'm going back in with the gel, and then got the fibers. Some people pat it like this to kind of make them so that big chunks don't come off, but I don't really find that you do. So when you do for length, you want to wisp the ends. Just like really lightly wisp, keep going over, and that is when you're going to get the length. You don't really want to go way down like I was in the beginning. You just want to go to the tips and wisp on so that those fibers catch the edges. I don't usually do fibers on the bottom eyelash. Sometimes I do, like if I'm going out, but normally I don't. I just do a little bit of gel on the bottom. But that's just my style. If you want really, really noticeable lashes, then you can definitely do the fibers gel on the bottom lashes as well. So I'm just gonna let this sit for another second. I'm trying to think if there's any other quick tips. I don't curl my eyelashes before. I probably should, because I think that I'm sure that it would be better. But what I do, because I'm super lazy, is I take a hairdryer on the low setting and I just put it, here, and it literally curls my lashes after I get my mascara on. So that is a great trick that's quick. So I'm going to seal this in really good. So this is probably what I usually do, is about 2 coats. If I'm obviously just hanging around my house for the day, or it's really nice out, I'll just do a quick coat of 1. But if I'm going to be out and about, I like to do 2 coats. So that shows the difference right now. If you can see that, it's awesome. And I will do one more just to show you the difference. I wish that my camera was a little bit better, like my webcam, because I guess my computer's, I probably need to I know I need to upgrade a computer, but this one just keeps going, so I just keep using it. Okay. So more gel. Fibers, you can tap it if you want to, and then wisp, 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 wisp. Just want to add that length. You don't need to go way down to the base. It's like, see that chunk on there? Like if that were to get on there, I would want to grab my lash comb. And you can pull that even off the wand if you wanted to, but this is just my technique that works for me. I mean, everyone's different. Everyone will find different ways that work for them. So check out that difference. Awesome. I'm obsessed with this mascara. That's why I started selling it. I really started selling it because I wanted the discount. And then when I started seeing these people that are just making like over $10,000 a month selling mascara, I'm like, are you kidding me? And then I kind of, I don't know, I guess maybe I'm a little bit of a competitive person too. Like I just thought it was like I'm like, holy cow, like these people are doing it, like I can do this too. And it kind of took off, and it's awesome. So I always like to offer that to my customers too, because it has literally really changed my life, obviously. I'm getting debt paid off that I never thought I would get paid off. My car is getting paid off in less than a year after buying it. That's crazy. There's just a lot of perks to being a presenter. I actually just got the cruise to Jamaica, an incentive cruise. I just earned a free cruise to Jamaica. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. See what happens when I don't pay attention? I'm like just looking away. So yes, if any of you ladies are interested and love the mascara, I truly feel like if you're going to sell something, you need to love what you're selling. You don't want to sell something to people that you don't love. And I the second that I use this, like you saw my lashes in the beginning, I have like blonde, short, stubby little lashes. And look at that now. This is like the best invention ever. So, I hope that those tips and tricks helped. Remember, you can do the blow dryer, get a little curl on there, put them up a little more. You can do the water in the tubes if you want to. I didn't for this video. You can see that it works very well without. But if you want a really gliding on, really smooth look, you can do that. I think that's it. Definitely, I think the biggest tip I can give you is to just let those fibers sit for a couple seconds. I think people go right back over the gel, and that's exactly what I did when I first got them, and then I was thinking I was going through mascara so quick, and I'm like, why is this going through so quick? And that was because I was, you know, gooping up my gel with all the fibers going back in there, and then you're taking off half the fibers too. So let the fibers sit on there for a second before you reseal with the gel. But also, the biggest thing is just trial and error. Try what works for you. Try it without mascara. Try it with mascara. Try it any way you want to, and see what works best for you. I would love, love, love for you to send me a before and after picture, because I always like to see happy customers. We have the 14-day love it guarantee, so if you don't like it, you can always send it back for a full refund. But I've sold hundreds of mascaras, and I can probably count less than one hand of people that have actually sent it back. So I hope that you all like it, and thank you so much for purchasing. I really, really, really appreciate the business. I really appreciate you supporting, you know, my new job, and yeah, I'm loving what I do, and it's helping me get ahead a little bit in life. So I hope that this helps, and let me know if you have any questions and I can help you. Thanks. Bye.